Clintons for Hillary. That's right. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is headed to the Hamptons for a vacation, but before she pitches her beach umbrella, she is facing brand new questions over her private email server. We're learning now that the IT company that maintained her email account may have been run out of a loft apartment with servers stored in bathrooms. Can't make this stuff up, right? Fox News Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry was on the campaign trail today with Secretary Clinton. He's live in Nevada. Ed.
Good to see you, Greta. You're right. That report from the Daily Mail, and we've been calling the company in Colorado that handled Hillary Clinton's personal email account, and they haven't gotten back to us yet as to whether this report is true, that the Daily Mail is saying that where her information wound up would be away from her personal server into these other servers in Denver. This tech IT company run out of a loft apartment. The servers kept in a bathroom closet. That obviously does not sound secure for a Secretary of State. So I pressed Hillary Clinton at a news conference after a campaign event here in Nevada about what is happening with this whole issue. She insisted there's nothing new here, that this is just a process issue, that the intelligence agencies are fighting over what's classified, what's not. I pressed her, though, on whether she leaked classified information. She insisted that that hasn't been proven by anybody. She also pushed back when I pressed her on this report from NBC tonight that the FBI believes that someone tried to wipe the entire server clean, and that nonetheless the FBI believes they're going to be able to restore some of that data. So we may get some of those emails that were deleted back. I pressed her on that subject on whether she personally wiped that server. Listen.
FBI believes that you tried to wipe the entire server. Did you try to wipe the entire, so that there be no email, no personal, no official, wipe the whole thing?
Well, my personal emails are my personal business, right? So we went through a painstaking process and turned over 55,000 pages of anything we thought could be work-related. Under the law, that decision is made by the official. I was the official. I made those decisions. And
now, notice she said at one point in that answer that we went through a painstaking process. Then she went to I. Republicans on the Hill have been pressing and want to find out who is part of the we, who was part of that process. Did they have security clearances when they were going through these emails, which apparently hundreds of them may have had classified information? So that's one question moving forward. Also, the question of where all of this goes. This is an FBI investigation that is having political damage for her, but also could have legal damage, Greta.
Ed, is the campaign the least bit disturbed by this at all when you talk to the sort of the lower level staff people who are hanging around?
They insist that, when you listen to her full story, that, look, that she believes it wouldn't have been any different if she had a State Department email account, that either way there would have been an issue of classified information coming in or going out. They also insist that there were no classified markings. You've heard them say that. There were no classified markings on these emails, so there was no way for her to know that it was classified or not. So they don't think that it's a big political issue or legal issue for them. But as you know, in terms of the politics, back in March at her news conference at the UN, Hillary Clinton said there was no classified information in there. She didn't say there was no marking. She said definitively there was no classified information. That clearly turns out to not be true if you listen to two independent inspectors general, and that's one big reason why she has a problem here.
Ed, thank you. And as Hillary Clinton's email scandal continues to swirl out of control, the criticism surrounding the former Secretary of State is growing by the day.
She need not blame House Republicans for having her own personal server, for exclusively using private email.
This is a self-created crisis by Hillary.
She can scream all she wants about how it's just a matter of the right wing attacking her. No, this is about her violation of the law.
It's pretty clear that she is, from all the reports, that she's broken the law.
This is where Hillary Clinton is her own worst enemy. I mean, and acting as if she's this entitled, I'll make my own rules. But the key point here is this could upend the entire campaign if you take down the big kahuna.
If she knew it, then she's illegal. If she didn't know it, she's incompetent. Either way, she's disqualified from being president of the United States.
Is Secretary Clinton turning into her own worst enemy? Even the very liberal Washington Post columnist Eugene Robinson is blasting her, writing a blistering column today calling Clinton out for lacking respect, saying she is only herself to blame, demanding that Clinton admit she's wrong and explain why she deleted those emails from her server. And Robinson caps it with a demand that Clinton apologize to the nation. Ouch. The On the Record political panel is here from the Washington Examiner, Susan Ferricchio, and from The Hill, Kevin Cirilli. Wow, Kevin, she's getting hit even from the liberals on this.
You know, it's really remarkable because the Clinton campaign was adamant that this was something that didn't have legs. And here we are several months out, and new questions continue to come up. And I think that the 2 points that I would raise is that when you look at that press conference today in which she dodged essentially some key questions, she's leaving the door open for more and more scrutiny, and she's not, the second point I would raise, being able to talk about the issues. And meanwhile, a socialist from Vermont is surging ahead of her in New Hampshire, Bernie Sanders.
You know, Susan, what she said tonight is those personal emails are my personal business. But the problem is that she had that server at her house that's not authorized, and then she gets to go through and decide which are the personal ones, and she says it's her business. That's the arrogance. That's the problem. And now tonight we're learning that the FBI thinks that they can recover some of those deleted emails. That is what I see as the thing that's very disturbing for her tonight.
And in addition to that, what you say, we're discovering more and more as we move along here. So she's losing her big advantage. At the beginning of this, the outset, she had time on her side to put daylight between herself and this whole server scandal. But instead of going away, it's been, oh, we're learning new things every day and that are more and more disturbing about the way she stored her emails in somebody's bathroom's closet in Colorado. So now we're getting closer and closer, really, to prime time for the campaign season. She's going to be going before the panel in the House Benghazi committee in October. So this thing is going to drag out at least until the fall, and that would be the earliest it would go away. It just gets her closer and closer to these key primaries, New Hampshire and Iowa, where this could all fall apart, as you say, with Bernie Sanders nipping at her heels.
All right, viewers, this is your chance. Go vote on Twitter. Do you think candidate Hillary Clinton can get the Democratic nomination? Tweet yes or tweet no using hashtag Greta. Kevin, there's an ad, a Donald Trump ad. He seems to believe he's got the nomination, and he's already going after Secretary Clinton. This is his ad today.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What difference at this point does it make?
He's going right at her.
He's going a lot. Well, a lot of the candidates are going.
I guess that's
right
true. You're right.
But I do think the way that he's doing it, with a frankness, with a candidness, is something that I think is the complete opposite of the political brand that Hillary Clinton has. And again, I think it comes back to this: what are the big ideas that Hillary Clinton is putting out? And she hasn't been able to move beyond how her political narrative has been framed.
We have 30 seconds left, but the DNC is only having a few debates. Debbie Wasserman Schultz says they're limiting the debate, and you've got the other Democratic candidates like Sanders and O'Malley mad that there's so few debates.
Sure.
Is the DNC an extension of her campaign?
Well, at this point, she still has that healthy 30-point lead. So they are still, I think, silently unified around Hillary Clinton as their candidate. If Joe Biden jumps into the race, all of this could blow up and change. But I think right now they still feel like Hillary Clinton is the one to beat. She's got 30 points in national polling over all these other candidates. And I'd say just right now she's safe for the time being. And I agree with you on that.
Greta, I asked O'Malley that point blank in Iowa the other week, and he said yes.
All right. Susan, Kevin, thank you both.
Thank you.